Okay, let me see. Well, I need to share my screen. Okay. Change this one here. So, okay, so let me go down here. Chapter. Yeah, first is you need to open the Excel here, okay? Open the Excel. You can put it in here. And now open chapter 3, right? Okay. So this is the first question, right? So you can use the Excel. Open the Excel here after you download it. And make sure you click here and make sure you click the enable editing, okay? Otherwise you cannot edit it, okay? Okay, click that one. Oops. Okay. So you can see the Excel now, right? Okay. So down here, you see question number 1. So click question number 1. Okay. So this is the question for number 1. So calculating X bar. X bar is the mean. Okay, the mean for this data. Okay. Yeah. So to solve this problem, okay, you can copy and paste it here. I will show you here. So go back to the problem, right? So you can highlight this, right click, right. Highlight this, and right click, and paste it to the Excel. Put it here, okay, and right click, and paste it. Yeah, maybe you can use this one here. Okay. So you can see the data is longer than the data in the Excel, right? So you need to change the formula here. So the formula you need to change is from, so now you have the data from A4 to A13. Okay, so you need to change this one is to A4 to A13 instead of A10. Okay, so just simply change the A10 to A13. Okay, and then enter. Okay. So this is will be answer for number 1. Okay, 1537. Okay. 1537, right? 1537. So, and you need to round that to two decimal. So it's already round up. Okay. So 1357. Okay, she's already round up to two decimal. Okay. So now you can submit it. Oops. Yeah, why is it wrong? Yeah, sorry. Oh, oh, 1537, sorry. Let me submit it. Yeah, so this is the answer for number 1. Yeah, you can do manually using calculator. Like you add them all and then divide by the number of the data point, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? Okay, so so that's number 1. For number 2, so you need to copy this and put in the Excel, right? Oops, this is only this Excel. Yeah, go to the Excel for number 2. Click this one here, down here. So you can do two ways. Okay, so you can do manually. Let me copy paste first. Oh no, it is not working. I need to do it again. Okay. So I need to copy this again and click, right click, copy, and go to the Excel. Put it there. Right click. Yeah, this is working now. Okay. So now you can put it here also. Okay. And then using the data, click data, sort. You can say this is continue with the current selection. Okay. And from the one that you need to sort is column C, right? And cell value from smallest to largest. Okay, so click OK. Yeah, so you can see it is like from smallest to largest, right? As you can see, the one in the middle is this two number. Okay, so it's looking for the median, so you need to add this to data point and divide by 2. Okay, so this is the one that using manually. You can see C8 plus C9 divided by 2, so it's got this number. Okay, for this one, simply using the SL command, equal median, and then the data range from A4 to A13, right? So the median here is 9. Okay, let me go to back to the problem. So the answer here will be 9. Okay. Okay. So this number 2 and number 3. you have three questions here, right? Looking for the mean, median, and the standard deviation. So the same thing. So you can copy this, right click, copy, and go to the Excel. Go to number 3, down here, click Q3, right? And then put here, right click, paste, and make sure the data is correct or not. Okay, so you can see the data is the same thing, right? From A2 to A7, so you don't need to change anything. Okay, you can also see the same from A2 to A7. This one also from A2 to A7, right? Okay. So now this will be answer. Okay. Let me see. You need to round up to decimal. Okay. So you need to round up to decimal. So let's go back to the problem. So remember the mean is 13.56667. So if you round up to two decimal, so you got 13.57, right? 13.57. And for the median, I got here 16.55, right? 16.55. And the standard deviation will be 19, sorry, 19, 9.197101, right? So you need to round up to, so the standard deviation is 9.197101. So if you round up to two decimals, you got 9.20, right? Because if you round up the 9 become 10, so the 19 become 20, okay? So your answer will be 9.20. So your answer here will be 9.20, okay? Okay. Yeah, for this one, this we call it, if you have a frequency table like this, right? In order to find the mean and median, you need to do this way, okay? First, the same thing, you need to copy all the data, and then paste it to the Excel. Okay, so go to number 4, click here and right click, and you can see all of this copy there, right? So it's automatically calculated here. So you can see for this one, this is X times F, or the test score times the frequency. Okay, so you got this one. You can see here, 3 times 2 you got 6, 4 times 2 you got 8, and so on, right? And you can see down here, the weighted mean is equal to the sum of X times F divided by the sum of F, okay? Let's try it here. Okay. Okay. So the trick is to see this, you need to put it there and then click up here, okay? So the that thing is really go up, remove, okay? So you can see here, this is the sum of the x times f, right? So this is sum of x times f, and this is the sum of f, okay? So the answer here, the sum of x times f is C11. Okay, you can see here C11 divided by the sum of f, which is P11. Okay, so you got this number here. And now you need to round up to yeah, it didn't say anything. Okay, so your answer will be you can copy this. Okay, copy and then paste it into your answer. Okay. Right click, paste it. Okay, and for this one, yeah, you need to find what is the sum of it, right? Like how many student or how many test score do you have over there? So you need to find what is the sum of f, which is 15, right? So there are 15 score. So in order to find the median, you need to find what is the number in the middle from 13. So if you have number from 1 to 13, sorry, not 13, 15. If you have number 1 from 1 to 15, so the middle will be 8, right? Okay. So go back to the problem there. Go back to the problem. So the middle will be 8, right? So you can see here to have 5 here, right? Down here, and then 5 up to here, okay? And then you have 2 here. So the 2 from the top is in here, right? So that means 8 is in here. So you can see here 5, right? And then 5 plus 3 is 8. So 8 is here. Okay. So the answer is 7. Okay. Yeah, you can see like this. There are 3 students that got score. No, sorry. There are 2 students that got score 3. So like you can see like student number 1, number 2, they got score 3, and student number 2, no sorry, student number 3 and 4 they got score 4. No student got score 5, and only one student got score 6, right? Okay. So 3, 4 they got 4, and then 5 got 6, and then 6, 7, 8 they got 7. So the answer is 7 because the one in the middle is 8, right? You have 15 students, right? And you put in order from 1 to 15. Okay. So the median will be 7. So do you have any question? Do you have any questions so far?
No, sir.
Okay. So maybe you need to follow me. Okay. So you can work in your calculator. You can work in your computer and solve your own problem. Okay, by following me. Okay. Okay. So let's continue with the next one, number 5. Okay. Yeah. So number 5 is many students have problem with this. Okay. Let's see what the Excel I have here. This is table below lists the population of according to the US census. Okay. Okay. Let me share the Excel for number 5. Let me make it bigger. Yeah, you can see the Excel is different than the problem, right? Okay. What you can do is the same thing. You just need to copy and then paste it here. Okay. Let me let me show you. So go back to the problem, right? So you can copy just the table, okay? Because the table is different, so you have to copy this one, okay? Copy this, right click, and go to the Excel and put it here, right click, and paste it. Okay, apparently it cannot copy, okay? So you have to do it again, okay? So you have to repeat it. So go back again to the problem. Yeah, sometimes you have to do it twice or something like that, okay? Okay, click outside that table and then highlight again and copy it. Copy them, copy the data. Okay, yeah, make sure you click here, right click, copy, okay, and try to paste it again here. Okay, click outside the table and then click inside the table again, right click. Oh no, it's still not working. Okay, for this case, maybe you can do this, instead of you copy the whole data, you can copy like part of the data. Okay, so like let me show you here. So instead also copy all of them. Maybe you can copy like from here to here. Okay. Oh, okay. Let me try this again. Okay. Hopefully this is working now. Oh, sorry. Okay, click outside. Click inside here. Right click. Oh, no, it's still not working. Okay. Yeah. Let me try different way. Okay. So I think you can copy like white part maybe. Just partial. Yeah. Okay. You can copy like this. So remember this last data is Fremont, right? Yeah. Yeah, no, this is working. Okay, you can see that. So this is from Albany to Fremont. Okay. So now you can copy the next one. From Gosen to, let's see, maybe to the rest. Up to the rest, okay. Just click here, right click, and then paste it. Oh no, it's not working. Yeah, this is not working. You need to do is maybe don't copy the whole thing, right? So let's see, copy from percent to latte. Okay, so click outside here, go back here, and right click. This here. Yeah, up to latte, right? Okay, so from quotient to latte. Okay, so I think this is what you can see that. Okay, so now you can continue with the rest of the data. Okay. Okay, you need to copy from here to the end. Okay, put it down here, right click, and then paste it. Okay, so now we copy all of the data, right? Okay. Uh, you can ignore this, okay, if you want to, if you don't want to do manually. This is if you want to manually, okay, so just ignore this one. So you can just use, we just use, what is it? Excel, okay. So now the data is different, right? So the data now from B2 to B24, okay? So the one that you need change is only just this one here. So 17 you change to 24, okay? Because you already have B2 there, okay? So just put enter, okay? So that's for the median, okay? And for the average or the mean will be the same thing. So I need to change this one 17 to 24. And the same thing for this one. So that's for the standard deviation, also the same thing. We need to change this to 24. Okay. Yeah, I think I need to change the Excel there. Okay, so the Excel in the Excel in MyOpenMath is not correct. So let me change with this one because we can use this one. Okay. Now for the yeah, you can do like a one by one something like that, or you can do okay. So this is we call it the quartile, right? So make sure you use the exclude quartile. Quartile dot ext. Okay. So click that one, click twice, and then highlight the data here from here to down here. Right? And then put comma because you're looking for first quartile, so put one. Okay. Parentheses and then enter. So this is the quartile one. You know you need to combine what is the quartile two is. So you can do quartile. Click that twice. Now, yeah, so quartile, click twice, and then highlight the data, right? Click and hold it down, and put comma, and then 3 because you can hold the third quartile. Okay, enter. Okay. So now the IQR is simply click here and then click on the box there, the what do you call it, the formula box, right? So now you can put Q3, just click this guy, okay, and then minus Q1, and then click this guy, okay, and then enter. So this will be the IQR. Uh, Yeah, I will put this in the OpenMath because I think this one is the correct one. Okay? So I will put this in MyOpenMath so you can use it. Okay, let's go to number 6. Okay, for number 6, I think this one is really easy. Let's go back to the problem. Right? Oh, sorry. I think we need to answer that question. Right? Okay. Yeah, need to answer the question down here. Okay. Uh, Round your answer to the nearest person. That means the nearest person that means is whole number, right? Because you cannot say people like 3.5 people or something like that. Okay? So you have to put whole number. Okay, let's go back to the Excel for number 5. Okay, so the median is, yeah, you can copy and right click and paste it. Okay, so paste the median here because it's looking for a whole number, so you need to erase that dot 00. Okay, and then you need to copy the IQR also, right? So, oh, sorry. So this one should be the IQR. Right click, copy, and then paste it to your answer in your problem. So that's the IQR. Now go back to the mean. So copy paste the mean, and then you can run that, right? Okay, copy, and you run up to whole person. So you got 21469. Right? And go to the standard deviation, do the same thing, click, right click, copy, and then paste it to your answer. Okay, so because after the point here, 5, so you can round up 7 to 8, right? Okay, so you got this replaced with 8. So now you can submit. Okay. So you got all correct. Okay. Uh, yeah, you can continue for number 6. Okay. So number 6 is question is on January 1st, 2019, I done all 6,060 $6,633 to his friend Kevin, right? Who was kind enough not to charge Aiden any interest. Okay. So each month during 2019, Aiden paid Kevin some of the money he owed. If Aiden still owed Kevin 2,145 on January 2010, what was the average amount Aiden monthly payment? So simply what? The first money that he owed, subtract with the last money that he owed, right? And then divide by 12, so you get the monthly payment. Okay. You can do it in the Excel. I will show you in the Excel. Let me share the Excel. So in the Excel, you simply for 6, you simply you can see up here the money that Aiden has, I mean the money that Aiden owed from Kevin, yeah, it's actually is 6,633, right? So we need to put 6,633 here, and then subtract with the money that he owed in on January 1st, 2,145, and then divide by 12. Okay, so that's the monthly payment that he has. Okay. So the answer will be yeah. So the answer will be 374, right? 374. So here 374. Okay, so do you have any questions so far? Yeah, try to follow me, okay? In your own computer. So you don't need to when you complete here, so you don't need to complete at home, right? By yourself, right? Okay. Okay. Now you can continue with the next question. Yeah. So it's the same thing. Okay. So you can copy this, right click, and put in your Excel for number 7. Okay. You just put it here, right click. Yeah, sometimes you're lucky, you can copy and paste it, okay? The whole data point. Okay. So, and see here, so also your data is the same from A2 to A9, right? So you don't need to change anything, right? So the answer will be this one. Okay. So your answer will be how many decimal you need to put there. You need to round up to 2 decimal place. Okay, so answer will be, uh, let me see. For 2 decimal place, so you have 7.56, right? Okay, so your answer is 7.56. Uh, yeah, you can right click here, okay, copy, okay, and paste in your answer. Right click and just paste it, and then you can round up now, right? So looking for 2 decimal place, so you need to round up this to 6, 2.56. Oops. Yeah, so the same thing for this one. Okay, this is looking for the range. Okay. So the same thing, you can copy this, right click, and then paste it in your Excel. Okay, for number 8. Put it there, right click, paste it, and you got the answer here. Okay, you can copy this, right click. Oops, sorry. So you need to copy that. So copy that and paste it to your answer. And you can see what is the standard deviation. Please report the answer with appropriate rounding, right? Report 2 more decimal places than the original data for the standard deviation down here, okay? For this one is just simply copy and paste it there, okay? Now for the standard deviation, same thing, you can right click, copy, and then paste to your answer. And it says here that for what is standard deviation for for this data set, and you need to report the answer with the appropriate rounding, reporting 2 more decimal places than the original data. Okay. Please do not calculate the value by hand. Okay. So if you want to reporting 2 more decimal places than the original data, that means is 3 decimal place, right? Because the original data only 1 decimal place. So if you want to report 2 more decimal place than the original data, so this one you need to put as 3 decimal place. Okay. So because you can see here, 3 decimal place is the number 3 number after the dot, right? On the to the right? 1, 2, 3. Okay. And because you have 0 here, so you don't need to round up the 7 to 8, but you have to keep it as 7. Okay. So the answer will be in 3 decimal place will be like this. Okay. Yeah, it's the same thing for this one. You just need to copy this, okay, and paste it to your Excel. For number 9, okay, right click, paste it. And your answer is this one, copy this, paste it here. You know, the range is like the maximum subtract with the minimum, right? You can see it from the Excel, okay? Up here, maximum subtract with the minimum, okay? And the standard deviation, the same thing. You need to copy first and then paste it here. And don't forget, you need to round up to 2 decimal place, right? So if you want to round up to 2 decimal place, your answer will be 26,333. Right? So you can use the button and put answer. For the this we call it the box and whiskers graph, something like that. Okay, so the number on the left here is the minimum. The number that represent this line, the first quarter. This is the second quarter or the median. It is the third quarter, and this is the maximum. Right? So looking for the median. So the median will be this number, okay, 15. Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't say that. No, sorry. Yeah. So this is the number from before, right? So the range is maximum, subtract the minimum. This is the standard deviation. You need to round up to 2 decimal place, right? You got this one. Okay. And for the box whisker, this is minimum. This is for first quarter, second quarter, or the median, the third quarter, or and this is the third quarter 16, right? And the maximum is 20. Okay. Well, you know is the value for the median. So the median will be this one, right? Which is 15. Okay. So already submitted and got the answer. Okay. And for the z-score, it's the same as the value, which is 77, subtract with the mean, divided by the median. Okay. Sorry, not median, standard deviation. Okay. So you can see from the Excel here. Okay. Yeah, you need to do this one here. Okay, so so this one will be 7 minus 76 and divided by the standard deviation is 3.6. Okay, for the problem over there. Okay. And the answer is this one. So just simply copy this and then paste it there. Um, so it didn't say anything about the decimal or something like that. Okay, so you can just copy and paste it there and then click uh, submit button. But there is another question here. Is this unusual? You can see from the Excel. Down here, okay. So you can see in the Excel down here. If the value between -2 and 2, we call it unusual, okay. Because this between -2 and 2, right? So the answer is unusual. Sorry, not unusual, okay. So it's between -2 and 2, the answer is not unusual. Okay, sorry. Uh, so because this is between 2 and -2, so the answer is unusual. Not unusual, sorry. Yeah, so not unusual because the answer is between -2 and 2, right? Okay. Let me submit the button. Okay. So this is correct. Okay. So if you didn't see anything here, so you just need to copy and paste it. Okay. Okay, so the next one. Remember, the minimum value is 8, right? And then the first quartile is 9. Okay. And then the second quartile or the median is 10. You can see here, this line is 10, right? And this is the third quartile, which is 15. Okay. And then the last is the maximum, this is 19. Okay. Okay. Any questions so far? If you have any question, just raise your hand or just just unmute your microphone and then talk to me, okay? Okay, so that's this for number 12. Now number 13. Yeah, for number 13, you can use Excel or you just see here. You can do manually, okay? Okay, let's see. I think we can do manually. Okay, so you can see this one is the number already in order, right? Okay. So looking for the Q1 is like this. So first you need to divide the data into two parts. Okay. So how many data you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? So the middle will be maybe here, this line, right? Okay, so looking for the first quartile is the middle of the first half, which is 11.1. Okay. And then the middle for the second half is from here to here, from 16.2 to 2.9. So the middle will be 20.3, right? So this will be the third quartile. Okay. And now you need to compare this to uh, box and whiskers plot.
Excuse me, can you go back a little bit? I didn't understand it.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So quartile mean is you divide the data into four equal parts. Okay. So the way to do it is you need to divide into two equal parts, right? And then you divide into four equal parts, right? So first is you want to divide into two equal parts. So you need to so the data the so because you have 10 data, right? So the first five will be the first half, and the second five will be the second half. Okay. So from the first half, you can find the first quartile, which is the middle of the first half, which is 11.1. Okay. And then the middle for the second half, which will be the third quartile. So the middle for the second half from 16.2 up to 29.9. I mean 29.5. So the middle will be 20.3. Right.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So let's continue with the next one. This is a two box plots or box and whiskers plot. Okay. If you compare now, uh, remember this is a minimum first quartile, median, third quartile, and maximum, right? The same thing for this one. Okay. So 8% is making the first quartile salary for conduct for a construction worker. They are making more than what percentage of teachers. Okay, remember because we divide the data into four equal parts, so that means each part is 25%, right? So this is 25%, 25%, 25%, 25%. Okay. Now if you compare the first quartile salary construction worker, which is this one, right? This is the data for the first construction worker, right? If looking for the first quartile will be this one, right? Okay. Now if you compare with the teacher, so the percentage will be 50, right? Because you have two part here. You have this one and this one. So you need to add 25% plus 25%. So the answer is they are making more than 50% of teacher. Okay. We just put 50. Okay. Any question? You can also watch the video here. Okay. So because the first quartile for the construction worker is this one. If you compare with the teacher, this one, you can see the difference is like two part here, right? But because every part represent 25%, so you have 25% plus 25%, you got 50%. Okay. Okay. Uh, okay, sorry. I think I already submitted that. I got the good answer. Okay. Okay, so you can continue with the next one. Yeah, I think this one will be the last one. Okay, okay, for number 15, you need to compare there are two person here. Name is Jenny, makes the minimum salary for the construction worker. Minimum salary for the construction worker is this one, right? Okay, or 25,000. Okay, and Marcos make the third quartile salary for teacher. Okay, third quartile salary for teacher is this one, 40. Okay, so you can see what is the difference from 25 to 40. So the difference is 20, 40 subtract with 25, you got 15, right? Okay, and so that means who has more money? Jenny, right? Because sorry, Marcos, because Marcos is 40, Jenny is 25, right? So Marcos is more money. Marco makes more money than Jenny, right? Okay. What is the difference? 15,000. Right? So you need to put 15,000. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. So this is the answer for the homework for chapter 3. Okay. So you can use the Excel. Yeah, I will replace the Excel with the correct one. Okay. Okay. Do you have any question?